How are you? What? Mag-brief ka. Before I start, I'd like to imitate my idol, Nator Miriam Defensor Santiago. I idolize her even if I don't understand anything she says about the impeachment, but because she evokes every emotion when reciting her speech. Diba, yung meron kayo siyang photos and stuff. And she actually starts it with Sing of Life. I'd like to do that today, so here goes. Reticular activating system ka ba? Ikaw kasi ang dahilan ng consciousness ko. Anterior view, lateral view, posterior view. Kahit anong view, I love you. Relax na lang. Prosthesis ka ba? Because you complete the missing part of me. Sister Nanita Andugan OP, the San Pedro College President, Dr. Desiderio Noveno Jr., the Vice President for Academic Affairs, our very own Dean of the Physical Therapy Department, Dr. Manuel Renato Guerrero, PTRP SPNA, our ever beautiful program coordinator, Mrs. Chiki Asilo, PTRP MAED, the handsome and gorgeous PT faculty, parents, guardians, friends, my fellow interns, good afternoon. Back in the day, when we were in our first year in this institution, a lot of different feelings emerged. Feelings of fear, indecisiveness, anxiety, happiness, and etc. We felt these feelings for a lot of reasons, interpretations, and perceptions. We thought that being a PE student would be very challenging. In fact, it is. While some took it easy. Most of us did their very best. Some of us were even being sisters. For the reasons that we were still in first year, it was easier, and ikaw namin ang sugod or maayo lang sa sugod. Some of us also found it hard to socialize and to adjust to the personalities of people that surrounded us. During the second year of college, a lot of friends have come and gone. Subjects advanced little by little. Second year life was full of enjoyment and chaos. We enjoyed spending time with each other and spent a lot of time together at various places I cannot mention here. There was chaos, for we got to know each other better and noticed a lot of conflicting differences among us. A lot of our classmates transferred, and our approach to academics have become more and more lenient because it seemed easy for us. We didn't have much focus, and we gave in to a lot of temptations around us. As we proceeded to third year, drastic changes have been met, such as changes in the grading system, the lessons that are far more complicated. This time, we can now apply the saying that one of our teachers always pointed out, that thou shalt not pongyan, or dili magpongyan ka. This time we were afraid, although still stubborn, but we were very eager to pass that year. A lot of events tormented us, such as return demonstrations, moving exams, and most especially practical exams. For most students, the fourth year is the last year of their college life, and it is time for them to make a difference and make the most out of their experiences. In contrary for us, it was just the beginning of agony. Our schedule was very tight, and most of us adjusted to being independent of the usual lectures our teachers used to offer. We had to rely on ourselves for survival and had to read books. It was very, very challenging. Some of us experienced failing for the first time. There was a lot of drama and self-pity. But still, we survived, and here we are present and are proud to surpass the first 4 years of our college life. we have taken a glimpse of our somewhat dark but beautiful past. We learned a lot from all our experiences. All these things made us stronger, and we became better students and hopefully better physical therapists in the near future. We have fought the battle, and this day affirms that we won it over. We are only a few steps closer to becoming future ETRPs and so much more. All of us are really excited for this moment to come because this has been our long time dream. Well, as the line in a movie would say, the hardest part of a dream is living it. Now we are up for the challenge, and we are very thankful for surpassing everything we've been through. For everyone who guided us through this journey and made everything possible, thank you. By the way, I would still like to mention some people, even if they're not around. To our parents, for the financial support that sustained us through our academic life. But more importantly, for the encouragement and the belief that we can always make our dreams come true, no matter how big or small they are. To our teachers, to Ma'am Marisa, for the knowledge you have shared to us and for the happy moments. To Sir Randolph, for the laughter and the funny jokes you shared, and for imparting your expertise in your work. To Ma'am Fel, for the lessons we learned and for the patience you gave us when you had to repeat teaching the past lessons we always forget. To Sir Remar, for being the coolest and for teaching us the value of giving time for the community. I will also never forget the time when you told me that we shouldn't make things hard because life itself is difficult. To Ma'am Pin, for the discipline you have instilled to us as students. Your lessons will always be our tool in being better physical therapists in the future. You have taught us things we will never forget. To Ma'am Jen, for being the cutest teacher who always had a smile on her face. Thank you for teaching us proper posture during lectures. And discipline that taught us self-control, patience, and denial of self-gratification. But most importantly, for imparting us the lesson that character and attitude is more important than intelligence. To Ma'am Sonia, for comforting us when we had problems and frustrations, and for always devoting yourself into helping us always do better. To Ma'am Chiki, who has not only taught us lessons from the books, but lessons of experiences that we will always remember. We will constantly quote you by saying, "Anak si Ma'am Chiki, that. Thank you for teaching us the value of professionalism and the value of prioritizing our patients and for always believing in our capabilities. To Doc G, for inspiring us to dream bigger. Because of you, we are now ready to pursue these dreams for it to be manifested in our lives. To our upperclassmen, one of them is here, Mr. Jekyll Christopher Lozano, PTRP. Thank you for your best advices and words of encouragement. To the incoming fourth-year students, for the heartwarming surprise and the roses, for always being there for us, and for making us smile, especially when we are at our bad moments, for the appreciation and support you have always shown. Soon enough, all of you, I hope, will be in our position. The road will not be traveled easily, but it will surely be worth it. Learn from our mistakes, do not be afraid, and never stop dreaming. To our friends, Matt, Jason, Ivy, Peter, Jessie, Cha, Aji, Kathy, Cristel, Kuya Soko, Ati Denise, Kuya Skelma, Kuya Tim, Ate Mel, and etc. We all love you dearly and we miss you. Thank you for touching our lives and for inspiring us. We share this success with you. Last and definitely not the least, the Almighty God, for giving us all the graces and blessings that we have right now, and for the gift of resurrection from all the problems we have encountered. Without Him, all these could have not existed. Once again, to everyone, thank you. Finally, we are now interns. This time, we must understand that taking care of our patients is the core of physical therapy. Internship is not only about applying the knowledge you have learned or bridging the gap between theory and practice. It's also about giving hope to patients, to constantly remind them that they still have a chance in this world and to improve their quality of life. They always say that those who have remained are the chosen ones. But I would like to disagree, because it is us who chose ourselves to be in this position. We have known from the very beginning that this is our destiny. We fought every adversity, every doubt, and we conquered every criticism. We have never stopped believing and hoping. Until the end, let us continue to be hopeful and let that hope carry us through success and the life we have always dreamed of. Again, thank you, and may God bless us all.